Being diagnosed with cancer wasn't the worst thing in my life. I lived with a broken heart ever since my son Nick was diagnosed with autism at age 2.5. My daughter was getting ready to move to another state for her master's, and Nick was finally, surprisingly, going to college. We had just published our first book, ready to launch and start a book tour. Everything seemed perfect until a routine mammogram test revealed a tumor. My husband is a doctor. He got the results from his friend who thought the tumor was tiny. And for that type of cancer, it would have been easy to miss. It was invasive lobular carcinoma. The news of the tumor was more of a shock for my husband than for me, since I didn't have any risk factors for breast cancer. I always took care of my eating habits and exercise, but deep inside me, I knew the many years of worrying about my son had taken a toll on my body. The worst thing for me was hearing my mom cry and seeing my daughter cling to my shoulders as she cried. I told them I wasn't going to die. With this diagnosis, I didn't want to suffer like I did with Nick's. And instead of resisting it, I accepted it and surrendered. I wanted my children's lives to be as normal as possible. My husband and I had many discussions after the diagnosis, and one of them, he told me, "I don't want you boobs. I want you alive." Our culture teaches us your breast is part of being feminine. All that didn't matter now. The priority was my life. I needed a bilateral mastectomy. People ask, how can you not be bothered by being flat-chested? Really easy. Boobs versus life. When I look at my flat chest and scars, I visualize the world, life, and each of the scars. Being able to get up every day and see the people I love was worth all the physical pain. Having a positive attitude really helped me heal and have a better outcome. I didn't want to fight cancer. I wanted to know as much about it and use my energy to stay alive. In the end, we're all gonna die. We just don't know how.